The raincoat by the door still held the shape of night. Drops of silver on the sleeve caught little threads of light. You laughed and shook the weather from your hair into the room, and suddenly the quiet place began to softly bloom. Some hearts arrive without a sound and turn the air to warmer ground. The raincoat by the door still lives inside my mind, like the first small sign of shelter love was gentle enough to find. The raincoat by the door still sways in midnight blue. Every storm I hear outside still leads me back to you. The table near the window, a lamp, a cup, your hand. Nothing more was needed there for me to understand. The city looks so distant behind the running glass, but all I ever wanted then was for that hour to last. A quiet room, a softened view, and all the rain fell close to you. The raincoat by the door still lives inside my mind, like the first small sign of shelter love was gentle enough to find. The raincoat by the door still sways in midnight blue. Every storm I hear outside still leads me back to you. I never kept the weather, but I kept the way you came, with rain along your shoulders and warmth inside your name. The raincoat by the door, a simple thing, it's true, yet every late cafe at night still opens up to you. The raincoat by the door, soft as memories hue, and all my lonely rainy roads still turn their lights to you. A sleeve, a drop, a lamplit floor, and love came in through one small door.
There was a candle near your hand, a little fire, a little amber stand. The rain kept time along the street, while silence gathered at our feet. You looked outside, then back at me, like evening turning tenderly. No need for promises that night. Your quiet face became the light. If I close my eyes, I can hear that room, rain against the glass, and your soft perfume. Candle in the rain cafe, burn for one more song. Keep the room the way it was, keep my heart where you belong. Candle in the rain cafe, small but warm and true. In a world of passing weather, I was still with you. The cups were white, the table round. Your laughter barely made a sound, and yet it filled the whole dim place, like gold returning to your face. A taxi passed in blurred red lines. The city sank behind the blinds, but in that hush of coffee and blue, the night grew gentle next to you. If the hours leave, let them leave this slow, like the rain outside, like the candle glow. Candle in the rain cafe, burn for one more song. Keep the room the way it was, keep my heart where you belong. Candle in the rain cafe, small but warm and true. In a world of passing weather, I was still with you. I never needed summer skies or crowded streets or brighter nights, just one small flame, one window view, and all the rain that led to you. Candle in the rain cafe, stay until the dark is through. Hold the little golden hour that still brings me back to you. Candle in the rain cafe, soft against the blue. Even now I see it burning, like my love for you. A candle rain, a table for two, and the whole night leaning into you. You held a blue umbrella under a silver sky. The street was wet with city light, an evening drifting by. I walked beside your quiet. The world was soft and blurred. The rain said more than anyone, and love stayed in a word. If I had known how nights can keep one little scene this warm, this deep. Blue umbrella memory, stay above my heart. Keep the rain from washing out the sweetest, smallest part. Blue umbrella memory shining in the street. You were all the light I needed, falling through the deep. The cafe door behind us still glowed a little gold. Your sleeve brushed lightly over mine against the evening cold. No music played too loudly, no crowd was rushing through, just rain and low December lamps and me in love with you. A passing car, a softened view, a city made for me and you. Blue umbrella memory, stay above my heart. Keep the rain from washing out the sweetest, smallest part. Blue umbrella memory shining in the street. You were all the light I needed, falling through the deep. Some loves are never broken, they simply turn to rain and visit us in tender nights to feel like home again. Blue umbrella memory still returns to me on every pane of midnight glass, on every quiet street. Blue umbrella memory, near and far and true. Every rainy road grows softer when it leads to you. A blue umbrella, a silver night, your hand in rain-washed light. Midnight coffee for two, steam rising soft and blue. You tucked your hands around the cup as rain moved down the view. The clock forgot the hour, the room forgot the street, and all the city's noise grew small beneath our lowered speech. I never knew a night could be so full of calm, so close to me. Midnight coffee for two still warms the dark in me, like a little lamp inside the rain, like a hush that sets me free. Midnight coffee for two still lives in amber air. Every time the window fills with rain, I almost find you there. You smiled into the silence, as if you knew it well, like love was not a thing to chase, but somewhere safe to dwell. The spoon against the china, a faint and shining sound, and all my restless thoughts that day at last were settling down. If peace had eyes, if peace had hands, it would have looked the way you stand. Midnight coffee for two still warms the dark in me, like a little lamp inside the rain, like a hush that sets me free. Midnight coffee for two still lives in amber air. Every time the window fills with rain, I almost find you there. I do not ask the years to turn or call back all we knew. I only keep that quiet room and one soft night with you. Midnight coffee for two, a table and a view, and all the rain beyond the glass felt softer next to you. Midnight coffee for two, never really gone. It lingers in the late night blue and gently carries on. 2 cups in the dim cafe, and rain that chose to stay. Your name in the fog glass faded with the rain. I traced it once with careful hands, then watched it blur again. The cafe lights were golden, the sky was dark and mild, and every little thing you said could soften something wild. I still recall that tender view, my hand, the glass, the rain, and you. Your name in the fog glass still shimmers in my mind, like a word the night was trying very softly to remind. Your name in the fog glass, silver in the blue. Every rainy window keeps a little trace of you. The street outside was quiet, except for passing tires, and all the world beyond that pane seemed made of blurred out fires. You leaned into the lamplight, your eyes were calm and bright, And everything I feared that day grew smaller in your sight. If love can live in simple things, then it was there in breath and steam. Your name in the fog glass still shimmers in my mind, like a word the night was trying very softly to remind. Your name in the fog glass, silver in the blue. Every rainy window keeps a little trace of you. Some memories do not return with thunder or with flame. They come like mist on evening glass and whisper out a name. Your name in the fog glass, still near though years have passed. And every drop that slides between feels like the future and the past. Your name in the fog glass, tender, faint and true. In the hush of rainy midnights, I still read home in you. A silver pane, a quiet room, your name inside the blue. Rain on the window, silver and slow. Streetlight trembling in the glass below. You used to smile without a word, and somehow that was all I heard. I remember how the cafe glowed, amber on your hands, soft and low. The night was small, the air was kind, and I thought love could stay that time. If I called your name, would the rain reply? Would the room still keep your gentle light? Rain on the window, stay a while. Bring back your quiet, bring back your smile. Let the city fade, let the midnight fall. You are still the warmest part of it all. Rain on the window, don't run through. Every shining line leads me to you. In the hush between the dark and blue, I still leave a place for you. A cup half cooling by the chair, a little perfume in the evening air. No sudden ache, no broken sound, just tender things still lying around. Your memory comes like softened jazz, a note that lingers when the moment passes. And every drop against the pane writes your face in light again. If this heart can wait like the night can do, then maybe love still walks me to you. Rain on the window, stay a while. Bring back your quiet, bring back your smile. Let the city fade, let the midnight fall. You are still the warmest part of it all. Rain on the window, don't run through. Every shining line leads me to you. In the hush between the dark and blue, I still leave a place for you. I never asked the stars for more than one soft hour like before. A table rain, your eyes that glow, and all the things we didn't need to know. Rain on the window, softly shine. Lay your silver over this heart of mine. Though the night moves on and the lights grow few, there is still a little room for you. Rain on the window, falling slow, like a love too gentle to let go. In the quiet where the late songs do, I still keep the night with you. Rain on the window, warm light in the room, your name in the blue.
Soft lights on wet streets bloomed under your eyes. The whole night looked like watercolor under silver skies. We sat beside the window where the world was running through. Cars became little rivers, and every light meant you. I did not need a brighter scene. The rain had made the city dream. Soft lights on wet streets, shining through the blue. Every blurred reflection still comes back to you. Soft lights on wet streets, quiet, warm and deep. You were where the midnight found a place for love to sleep. The music from the counter was low and almost gone. You stirred your cup and smiled at me like night could do no wrong. The rain kept drawing circles on every passing pane, and all the things we never said were beautiful that way. Some words can rest, some hearts can stay inside a quiet, rain-soaked day. Soft lights on wet streets, shining through the blue. Every blurred reflection still comes back to you. Soft lights on wet streets, quiet, warm and deep. You were where the midnight found a place for love to sleep. Now every city evening when the sidewalks start to shine feels like the rain is riding back a little part of mine. Soft lights on wet streets still shimmer in my chest, turning all my sleepless thoughts toward the night I love the best. Soft lights on wet streets, tender, faint and true. Every rainy road remembers how I once sat there with you. Wet streets, soft lamps, window blue, and one whole night made out of you. Rain between the curtains, silver in the room. The lamplight leaned on everything and made the quiet bloom. You looked out for a moment, then turned your eyes to me, and all the storm beyond the glass grew kind and tenderly. No thunder spoke, no night rushed through. The whole dark world became more true. Rain between the curtains, stay a little near. Lay your soft and shining lines across the midnight air. Rain between the curtains, hold that evening still, where love was small and gentle and warm against the chill. The table kept our coffee rings, the clock forgot to move. Your hand beside the candlelight made silence feel like truth. The city blurred behind us in wavering shades of blue, and every little drop outside fell closer into you. If peace could breathe, if peace could stay, it would have lived inside that rain. Rain between the curtains, stay a little near. Lay your soft and shining lines across the midnight air. Rain between the curtains, hold that evening still, where love was small and gentle and warm against the chill. I do not ask for brighter days or summers without end, just one more room like that one was, where rain and love could blend. Rain between the curtains still returns to me. every storm I hear at night still sounds a little like you. A curtain rain, a muted glow, and one soft night I still know. One song under rainlight drifted through the room, low enough to feel like breath, soft enough to bloom. You smiled above your teacup, the whole night turned to gold, and every note the speaker gave felt tender, bright and old. No crowded bar, no neon fire, just rain, one song and one desire. One song under rainlight, stay with me tonight. Let the rain keep time outside and hold us in its light. One song under rainlight, slow and sweet and blue. I still hear it in the late hours when I think of you. The record must have ended, but memory never did. It lingers in the way you laughed and all the warmth you hid. The window held the street lamps like stars about to fall, and in that little cafe space, love barely spoke at all. Some songs are not for dancing through, they only come to stay with you. One song under rainlight, stay with me tonight. Let the rain keep time outside and hold us in its light. One song under rainlight, slow and sweet and blue. I still hear it in the late hours when I think of you. I never learned its title, but I remember how it felt, like the whole dark city softened and every wall could melt. One song under rainlight still glows inside my chest whenever rain begins to fall and night is at its best. One song under rainlight, low and tender too. It always sounds like midnight, sitting close to you. One song, one room, one rainy glow. Some melodies are made to stay low. streams. The cars became like passing stars inside the rainy gleam. You sat beside the window, your hands around the heat, and all the world beyond that pain fell softly at your feet. The darker night, the brighter you, the city dimmed, the room grew true. The street beyond the glass still shines inside my heart, with every passing headlight that tears the blue apart. The street beyond the glass still carries what I knew, that love can feel like shelter when the rain is near to you. We spoke in little pieces and let the silence stay, as if the storm outside the room had taken words away. The coffee cooled between us, the candles leaned and thinned, and all my restless thoughts that night, let your quietness come in. No need for more, no need for less. The rain had made the whole world rest. The street beyond the glass still shines inside my heart, with every passing headlight that tears the blue apart. The street beyond the glass still carries what I knew, that love can feel like shelter when the rain is near to you. Now every window after dark becomes that room again, a little warm, a little dim, a little full of rain. The street beyond the glass still calls me back somehow, to where the night was kind enough to let me love you now. The street beyond the glass, faint and bright and true, every rainy city evening still remembers you. A pane of light, a silver street, and love made quiet at our feet.
Ashes of the blue hour fell across the room. The rain had thinned to whispered lines. The lamps were fading too. You were only memory, but close enough to hear, like perfume in an empty coat, or warmth that still stayed near. The midnight glass, the half-lit chair, all held the shape of someone there. Ashes of the blue hour drift across my mind like a quiet fire after love, too gentle to unwind. Ashes of the blue hour glow in silver rain. Every late cafe at night brings you back again. A record turned in silence, then ended with a sigh. The window kept the last wet lights of taxis passing by. I thought of how you listen with calm inside your face, as if the whole unsteady world could soften in one place. No grand goodbye, no broken flame, just rain, blue smoke, and your soft name. Ashes of the blue hour drift across my mind like a quiet fire after love, too gentle to unwind. Ashes of the blue hour glow in silver rain. Every late cafe at night brings you back again. Some loves remain as embers, not burning, only warm, enough to light a lonely room, enough to outlast storms. Ashes of the blue hour, stay where I can see, in the hush between the rain and jazz. You still belong to me. Ashes of the blue hour, faint but never through. Every smoky midnight window still turns its blue to you. Blue hour, slow rain, low flame, and all the room still says your name. Table near the rain was where you used to sit, a little closer to the window where the city blurred a bit. You'd fold your hands around the cup and smile into the steam, and all the dark beyond the glass turned softer than a dream. I never knew a place could hold so much of love in amber gold. The table near the rain still waits in quiet light, like it believes that love returns on every stormy night. The table near the rain still keeps your shadow true. In the hush of cups and silver glass, it always turns to you. The waiter dimmed the lamps, the last song drifted low. The rain moved down the window pane in patient lines of glow. I sat there long after the city's midnight thinned, and felt your kindness in the room like warmth upon my skin. Some hearts remain in places known, a chair, a cup, a softened tone. The table near the rain still waits in quiet light, like it believes that love returns on every stormy night. The table near the rain still keeps your shadow true. In the hush of cups and silver glass, it always turns to you. I do not need to see your face to know you were once here. The room remembers how you loved in every drop I hear. The table near the rain still steadies all I knew, that even when the years move on, some nights stay warm and blue. The table near the rain, soft as a candle's view. Every rainy cafe after dark still saves a place for you. One little table by the glass, where love sat gently and did not pass. Red lamp swayed above our table, like it knew the hour well. Rain was writing on the window in a low and silver spell. You were quiet in the lamplight, hands around a cooling cup, and all the room leaned in so gently, as if love were waking up. No one called, no one came. The whole dark city softened with your name. The red lamp sways, the red lamp sways, still through my midnight blue, and every rainy cafe glows the way it did with you. The red lamp sways, the red lamp sways, low above the room, and all my late remembered love returns inside its bloom. Your smile moved like a passing candle, brief and warm and bright enough to make the rain look almost golden, to make the silence feel like love. There were no grand words between us, only jazz and window light, but I have kept that little hour through every rain-washed night. A lamp, a chair, a silver view, and all the weather turning into you. The red lamp sways, the red lamp sways, still through my midnight blue, and every rainy cafe glows the way it did with you. The red lamp sways, the red lamp sways, low above the room, and all my late remembered love returns inside its bloom. Some nights are small enough to hold inside a single blow, and all the years can do is leave that one light burning low. The red lamp sways, the red lamp sways, soft above my mind in every storm-lit little room. Your shadow is the kind. The red lamp sways, the red lamp sways, warm against the rain, and every dim cafe at night still brings you back again. 3 notes, 1 lamp, 1 silver pane, and all my heart turned back through rain. A quiet coat on the chair still held a little shape. The room was warm, the window dim. The rain was running late. You had just gone a moment to answer one small call, but somehow in that empty seat your kindness filled it all. The cup was warm, the lamp was low, and everything refused to go. A quiet coat on the chair still waits inside my mind, like all the gentle parts of love the years could never hide. A quiet coat on the chair beside the rainy blue, and every little midnight room still carries me to you. The waiter moved in silence. The last song sun drifted thin. The street beyond the trembling glass let softer darkness in. I watched the sleeve in lamplight, as if it still could move, and felt how much a room can keep of someone that it loved. No thunder broke, no clocks complained. The whole world breathed in patient rain. A quiet coat on the chair still waits inside my mind, like all the gentle parts of love the years could never hide. A quiet coat on the chair beside the rainy blue, and every little midnight room still carries me to you. I did not know that tenderness could linger when you leave, in empty cloth and amber light, and all the things we keep. A quiet coat on the chair, soft in the candle glow, and all the love that never asked for more than this stillness knows. A quiet coat on the chair, close as evening dew. Every stormlit cafe after still leaves a place for you. A sleeve, a chair, a silver room, and love still breathing through the gloom. Moon in the teacup, shimmering pale and small. You tilted it toward the lamplight, and it seemed to hold it all. Rain moved down the window like music without a sound, and in that little circle of light my whole heart settled down. No brighter star, no wider sky could hold me more than that one night. Moon in the teacup, stay. Don't let the silver fade. Keep that little trembling light the rain in midnight made. Teacup, stay. Soften your porcelain blue. Every late and rainy song still turns my heart to you. Your fingers brushed the handle, the steam rose warm and slow, and all the dark beyond the glass became a gentler glow. We hardly spoke of future things or all that time might do. We only let the candle burn and let the rain fall through. If love can rest in simple grace, then it was there in that small place. Moon in the teacup, stay. Don't let the silver fade. Keep that little trembling light the rain and midnight made. Moon in the teacup, stay. Soften your porcelain blue. Every late and rainy song still turns my heart to you. Some nights are made of almost nothing. A window, steam, a tender glow. Yet years can never wash them from us. Once the heart has learned them so. Moon in the teacup near, still shining in my chest, like one soft hour the world once gave, and somehow gave its best. Moon in the teacup, stay. Clear as evening dew, in every quiet cafe rain, I still sit there with you. 4 notes, 1 cup, 1 silver light, and you beside the rain-washed night.
The last taxi through rain passed under the cafe light, a yellow blur in the silver dark. At the edge of midnight, you watched it through the window with your hand around the cup, and all the storm beyond the glass seemed to gather up. The room was still, the night was wide, but love was small and safe inside. The last taxi through rain still crosses through my mind whenever city windows close and leave the dark behind. The last taxi through rain still moves in amber blue, and every late cafe at night brings me back to you. We listen to the weather more than to the room. A low old song, a spoon aside, a little patch of bloom. No promise had to save us, no future had to shine. The hour was enough to hold your quiet hand in mine. dark behind. The last taxi through rain still moves in amber blue, and every late cafe at night brings me back to you. I have forgotten many things, the names of streets, the passing days, but not the way that rainy light rested on your face. Through rain still shines beyond the glass, and all the love that needed nothing seems to breathe there as it passed. The last taxi through rain, soft, distant and true, every midnight city window still opens back to you. Passing light, a silver view. One rainy night and all of you. Humming under streetlight blue came to me before your face. Like the night I learned a little tune to lead me to that place. You were seated by the window where the rain made silver lines, and all the blurred and passing lamps seemed to fall into your eyes. The room was dim, the hour slow, and something gentle began to glow. Humming under streetlight blue stays with me tonight. Like a little voice the rain once kept inside the amber light. Humming under streetlight blue, low, tender and true. Every late and quiet melody still circles back to you. You smiled into the steam and brushed the window with your hand. The world beyond it looked so far, the room so safe and small. The song was hardly music, more a feeling than a phrase. Yet even now on stormy nights I hear it through the haze. If love can live in almost song, then maybe that is why it's strong. Humming under streetlight blue stays with me tonight. Like a little voice the rain once kept inside the amber light. Humming under streetlight blue, low, tender and true. Every late circles back to you. Not every heart remembers in words it can repeat. Some keep their dearest evenings in a tune without a name, humming under streetlight blue still moves beneath my skin. Whenever rain and lamplight meet and midnight settles in, humming under streetlight blue, soft as candle dew. Every rainy cafe after dark still hums me back to you. A lamp, a silver pane, and one soft song returned by rain. Rain on the empty saucer, a little silver ring. The table held the quiet like a fragile shining thing. You had just left the window, your warmth was in the chair, and all the room still leaned toward you as if you lingered there. The cup was gone, the light was low, but something kind refused to go. Rain on the empty saucer, stay and softly shine. Keep the shape of love that rested on this little place of mine. Rain on the empty saucer, tender, faint and blue. Every drop that finds the lamplight turns my heart to you. The street outside was slower, the taxis passed like dreams. The candle by the sugar jar was thinner than it seemed. I touched the cooling porcelain and heard the rain come through. Like every silver note outside was learning how to lose you. No doors were loud, no music high, just one more room and one more sky. Rain on the empty saucer, stay and softly shine. Keep the shape of love that rested on this little place of mine. Rain on the empty saucer, tender, faint and blue. Every drop that finds the lamplight turns my heart to you. Oh, can stay in China rings long after words run dry. Rain on the empty saucer still circles through my chest like one more quiet midnight that the years could not undress. Rain on the empty saucer still glimmering through every rainy cafe table keeps a little trace of you. A silver ring, a darkened spoon, a quiet room beneath the moon. The window stayed warm, though the whole night turned to gray. Rain ran down the glass in silver lines, but your light did not give way. You sat beside the pane, a little wrapped in blue, and all the weather in the world looks softer next to you. The street was cold, the room was slow, and in that hush love learned to glow. The window stayed warm even as the storm came through, and every little drop outside fell gentler near to you. The window stayed warm still in my memory, like a place the night once opened for your quiet heart and me. The cups were almost empty, the lamp had lowered down, the last train sound beyond the rain was barely left in town. You brushed a little steam away and smiled into the street, and all the dark the city had lay softened at your feet. No restless hour, no heavy rain could take the gold from that small pane. The window stayed warm even as the storm came through, and every little drop outside fell gentler near to you. The window stayed warm still in my memory, like a place the night once opened for your quiet heart and me. Some nights don't end in sorrow, they simply fade to blue and leave behind a tender room still lit by loving you. The window stayed warm, though the years have drifted far, and every rainy midnight keeps a little of the way you are. you. A pane of gold, a rainy view, and all my heart still facing you. Before the cafe closed, the chairs were turned away. The waiter dimmed the final lamp, and rain still held the day. You looked at me so quietly, as if to keep the room from breaking into separate lives too quickly in the blue. The clock moved on, the lights grew thin, but all my heart stayed there within. Before the cafe closed, love sat beside the rain in one last lamp-lit little hour, too tender to explain. Before the cafe closed, the whole world felt like you. A table, steam, a silver pane, and one more midnight blue. The sign outside was flickering, the street was nearly bare. A taxi passed, then disappeared like breath into the air. You touched the rim of your cup and let the silence stay. And all the words we never used were beautiful that way. No hurried and no loud goodbye, just rain, one room, and darkening sky. Before the cafe closed, love sat beside the rain in one last lamp-lit little hour, too tender to explain. Before the cafe closed, the whole world felt like you. A table, steam, a silver pane, and one more midnight blue. I never kept the future, I only kept that scene where closing time and quiet love met, somewhere in between. Before the cafe closed, I learned what softness knew, that even passing hours can stay if they were lit by you. Before the cafe closed, still gentle, still true, every rainy room at midnight leaves a light for you. One dim lamp and a silver view, the door half closed, the night and you. After the rain song, The window turned to smoke. The silver lines grew thinner there, and midnight barely spoke. You were a fading warmth, still resting in the chair, like music after ending, still trembling in the air. The storm had passed, the lamp stayed low, and in that hush, love seemed to glow. After the rain song, stay with me tonight, in the soft and empty afterglow of candle, jazz and light. After the rain song, still moving through the blue, every quiet thing that lingers leads my heart to you. The cups were cold and shining, the city almost still. A train sound crossed the distant dark, beyond the soaked-down hill. I watched the last drops gather, then vanish from the pane, and felt the whole night breathing your tenderness again. No need for more, no need for less. The room had kept our gentleness. After the rain song, stay with me tonight, in the soft and empty afterglow of candle, jazz and light. After the rain song, still moving through the blue, every quiet thing that lingers leads my heart to you. Some love is not a storm at all, but what remains when weather ends? A little warmth, a silver glass, a room that still remembers. After the rain song, softly falling through, every late and quiet memory still turns its light to you. After the rain song, tender, calm and true, in the hush that follows midnight, I still sit there with you. The rain grew faint, the night stayed blue. The song was gone, but not with you.